Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the Huawei P30 lite is out now and it's selling for 20,000 in India for the base model, while the Galaxy A50 is also costing 20,000. So in this video, I am gonna compare the major differences between these phones. So starting off with the design, the A50 is coming with plastic frame and plastic back. While it does looks and feels a lot like glass, but it's plastic and plastic gets scratched faster than glass. And on the A50 it's gonna be the same thing, so you'll need to be extra careful. While the P30 lite is coming with glass back and maybe plastic frame, things are not clear yet for the P30 lite, but maybe after a week. On this video, the first comment is gonna be mine updating the things which are not clear yet for both of these phones. But as for the build quality, both phones are gonna feel very premium and refined in the hand. Now the screen is 6.15 inches diagonally on the P30 lite versus larger 6.4 inches on the A50. So as for the overall size, the P30 is slightly smaller than the Galaxy A50, and in terms of the weight, the difference is not huge. The chin, its thickness is the same on both handsets and both have the same U-shaped notch, but the top bezel thickness is slightly more on the P30 lite. The fingerprint scanner is on the back on the P30 versus in screen on the A50, which on the A50 is gonna be slightly slow, and both are gonna have the face unlock feature. For connectivity, it's gonna be USB Type-C board on both handsets, and on both, the loudspeaker and the headphone jack are gonna be on the bottom side. And at last, both of these phones are not water resistant. Now the display is IPS LCD on the P30 lite versus Super AMOLED on the A50, and the resolution is gonna be Full HD on both handsets, means screen sharpness is gonna be good. In terms of the colors and contrast, people prefer AMOLED screens more than the LCDs, and the Galaxy A50 is getting so much love because of its screen, because it's nice. And it's also gonna support the always on display, which the P30 lite cannot do thanks to its LCD screen. And at last, the A50 is coming with Gorilla Glass 3 on its screen, versus Huawei does not use Gorilla Glass in their mid-range phones, but it's not gonna be weak on the P30 lite. It's gonna be just like any other tempered glass screen, don't worry. Now coming to the performance, and it's gonna be the Kirin 710 on the P30 lite versus Exynos 9610 on the A50. The CPUs on these two are almost the same in terms of the performance, so everyday use is not gonna be that different, but the Huawei Kirin 710 falls behind in terms of the GPU, but not that far behind too. Both can run PUBG at high settings, but you can get some frame drops on the Huawei. The RAM is gonna be 4GB on both handsets, while 6 for more expensive variants, and the storage is gonna be 64GB with 4GB of RAM and 128 for 6, and this storage is gonna be expandable via micro SD card on both handsets. And also on both handsets, the operating system is gonna be Android 9 Pie with different skins on both. Now the cameras. The main sensor is 24 megapixels on the Huawei versus 25 megapixels on the Galaxy. So plenty of resolution, and the A50's camera handles lighting pretty okay. Not that good and not that bad also. While for the P30 lite, it's a bit early to say how well its camera is gonna be, but if it's different, either good or bad, I am definitely gonna mention it in my update comment. While for low light shots, the P30 lite does have a dedicated long exposure night mode, which works really well actually, and the Galaxy does not have anything like it, but at Samsung it is in works. Both handsets are gonna have a wide angle camera with 120 degrees of field of view and a depth sensor for portraits. As for video recording side, both handsets are gonna record 1080p videos at 30 fps, and on these videos stabilization will be there too, not optical but software based. While on the P30 lite we can also record 1080p videos at 60 fps, which are gonna look good, but they're not gonna have EIS, versus the A50 is also coming with a hidden feature. It can record 4K at 30 fps right now, but from a third-party app. So maybe in the future the A50 will get 4K in its main camera app. As for slow motion recording, the A50 can do 240 fps in 720p resolution, which is gonna be 8 times slower, versus the P30 is gonna have 120 fps recording in 1080p, means 4 times slower, and there will be a 480 fps mode as well on the P30, but its resolution is gonna be only 480p, so the quality is not gonna be that great of those. The front camera is 25 megapixels on the A50 versus 32 on the P30 Lite. And is it the same sensor as we get on the P30 Pro? No. So not flagship grade selfies from the P30 Lite. At last for the battery, and the P30 Lite is coming with 3340 mAh capacity versus 4000 mAh on the A50. So the difference is huge, and the P30 is coming with the LCD screen, so backup time can be way more on the A50. And as for fast charging, the A50 takes 1 hour and 50 minutes to fully recharge with a 15 watts charger versus the P30 Lite is coming with a 18 watts charger and a smaller battery. So it should be faster than the Galaxy A50, while the exact numbers are gonna be in the first comment below this video, which I will post in like a week or so. So this is it for this video guys. Let me know what you guys think about both handsets. And if you found this video interesting, then be sure to like it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.